Everyone back home, everyone listening, whether you hate me or love me, stand up for yourself. Don't ever back down. They try to bully me, ain't gonna work.
I thought everybody cares about me. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares. It's only a small percentage of population. Nobody gives a damn.
The critics, they can sit there behind and be their thumb pushers as much as they want. I know some people are still gonna be down me and talking shit. It is what it is. You said I didn't earn the belt, you said I was a fake champ, now what are you gonna say?
Through all the other shit, it's about getting better. Nothing else matters except me showing up at the gym every single day and putting in the work to get better, to get a better understanding of movement, to get a better understanding of this game. Everything else means nothing.
When you had that third failure in a row, did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I mean, I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
If you're trying to go to that uncommon amongst the uncommon place, when you take that road and you just don't want to just fit in. When I took the road, because I knew what I was doing. It's a lonely road and you get a lot of haters, man. And like I tell people all the time, man, if I can walk on water, motherfuckers just say it's because I couldn't swim.
You can't wait for somebody to think you can do it. Nobody knows what you are. Even sometimes you don't really even know what you are. You got to take your shot. And as much as you want people to agree and you want the people around you to be supporting your dreams and all, it's not going to be like that all the time. You got to do it alone.
When I lost everything for the first time, I have the screenshot of the bank account. Like when I show it, people are like, oh, look, there's that thing. But they forget that there was a person who screenshotted it to be like, this won't happen again. And some of the biggest reinforcers I've had in my life has been future casting the story that I would tell about the period that I was in.
To get to the level that you need to, it needs to be no outsiders. I don't need friends that aren't involved in this game. That's why I like to be isolated, and that's why this has helped me coming out here and being locked in an apartment on my own, building back up my leg, going from rehab to home, because there was no outsiders. It was isolation, it was visualization, it was motivation, and it was dedication. There was nothing else going on in my life.
When you've got nothing to lose, you've got everything to gain. Most people are waiting for permission, waiting for the right time, waiting for someone to come save them. But here's the truth, being broke is temporary, being tired is temporary, being alone, that's your superpower.
So what keeps me going? I've quit several things. I know what's on the back end of quitting. You take that hot, warm shower, first thing that comes to your mind is, why the did I quit? And it's a lifetime of thinking about why the did I do that? And I ain't doing that no more.
I say to myself, I don't want to live like this anymore.
I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped kid running from Sunday Lister. I'm experienced now, professional. Jaw's been broke, been lost, knocked down a couple times. I'm bad. Been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight.
There's people that are willing to go very far, and then there's people that are willing to go far further than that.
That's it.
And when you're a person who prides yourself on your ability to go very far, and then someone is willing to go far farther than you have to decide, do I want to look at that as the new standard? Do I want to judge myself? Do I want to admire him? Or do I want to try to take him down? And so instead of just going, look at him, man. Yeah.
Right.
Instead of a smart person will look at that person as fuel.
And I think people wildly underestimate how many shots on goal you can take when you have nothing to lose. Whereas when someone has something to lose, they have to be more and more selective about the shots they take. And so you have the perfect conditions for taking risk, because the worst case scenario is baseline, is where you're currently at.
You don't got to explain to nobody. You just got to explain it to yourself and understand why you're doing it.
You want to become best, you want to become champion, and now you want to say like you tired? Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody cares about you.
See, in your life, you have a moment where you can go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. It will never happen, no way under the sun.
You might have 9 failures. My first 9 businesses didn't really amount to anything. 9. I'm just painting this picture because it's painful as because the whole time everyone is telling you, I told you so, and they're right today, but not forever.
Get off your butt, get out of those stands, get in the arena, get sweaty, get bloody, get knocked down, get back up. And when people point at you and laugh at your failure, say, yeah, I'm in the arena with a sword in my hand, and you're sitting up there in the stands with a biscuit in yours. Who's more proud?
Greatness is not this wonderful esoteric feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us, and I'm willing to die for it, period.
I just can't live my life based upon what other people think about me. You know, it's just not healthy. So I can't concern myself too much with what other people think.
Walk away from the 97%. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act like they act. Don't go where they go. Don't specialize in what they specialize in. Throw away the blame list they cling to. Start you a new life.
You ever say to yourself, man, it's gotta be more to my life than this? If you've ever said that, that's cause it is. I was so sick of myself, so tired of being mediocre, and it was all my fault. I was mediocre because I wasn't doing the things to be exceptional.
You know, we always think that we gotta have it all figured out. We think that we have to know the game plan before we can take a move. Life ain't like that. You know, life is built on curiosity. Life is built when you move towards your goals and dreams and you don't know what's going to happen, but you have enough faith to keep going.
A lot of people put a title on me. They see me now as the guy who can do all this crazy shit. But what they don't understand is they don't understand the journey that it took me to get to this point. And what got me to this point was I was just the opposite of what I am today. I was that guy who ran away from absolutely everything that got in front of me, but not many people knew that.
Are you making the final decisions at the end of the day for your life? You know, if I'm not locked in, that's on me. If I'm not purpose driven, that's on me. If my life is not in order, that's on me, because I'm the one that has to get it in order.
You have to hit rock bottom. The struggle of coming back is beautiful. That struggle, it's hard. It doesn't appear like it's beautiful while you're going through it, but you're being tested, and without a test, there's no testimony.
You see, when you're starting from zero, you don't have the luxury of fake solutions. You can't throw money at your problems. You can't rely on connections to open doors. All you've got is your mind, your time, and your two hands. And that, my friend, is pure power.
The path of the exceptional person is one of an exception, which means that you are not with other people. And rather than fighting that, see it as an indicator that you're on the right path. Because if everyone else were cheering you on, then it means you're not in the right place, because it means you're just like everyone else, and that's not where you want to be.
Admit it, you aren't like them. You're not even close. You may occasionally dress yourself up as one of them, watch the same mindless television shows as they do, maybe even eat the same fast food sometimes. But it seems that the more you try to fit in, the more you feel like an outsider.
People are doing it broke. People are doing it scared. People are doing it alone. But the point is, people are doing it. Just do it.
So you got to ask yourself the question, what is it going to be? You locking in, or you letting yourself get locked out?